Welcome back, everyone. Ears here. Last time we redid our field, we actually got quite a bit of wheat out of our field. And I redid it in grass, so we're gonna have silage field. That is that little field bug, I believe, that a lot of people are getting. Won't be that little area right there. You won't be able to do nothing with it anymore. But we're still in July. Why? Because I've noticed something that is very rare that I have seen in contracts, and I do not want to move it to the next month. I've slowed it down to one speed. Several contracts in here that I want to do. We're going to do them this episode. You got 90. Field 90 down here. Field 81. There's another one in here. 23. We hardly ever get any grain stuff. So I'm going to do them. Yes, even with our little harvester, that's going to be quite a bit of money. Quite a bit. Because you think about what we get afterwards. 90, 81, 23. Let me look at what they are. If we can find 90, 81, and 23. 23, 90, 81. 23 and 90 is the same. So those are the same crops, 23, 90. I can do those two, and then whatever's. Do one, then the other. I couldn't see where 81 is. So all three of them are the same. Canola. Be great. Really would. All three's canola. What we gonna do? We're gonna do them a little bit at a time. 90 is the furthest. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that one. Gotta get a harvester down there. Yeah, these will be pretty good because we get grain out of it, so it will help us out. I can either sell them, or what I could do like I did last time is try to keep my part and do the next field, and then vice versa. Keep my part, do this field, keep my part, do that field, and then have one massive chunk left at the end, and either store it or just continue selling. It's kind of hard to stop it once you keep it. The last time I kind of looked out and got to keep some. I had what my section was in the harvester. So let's get down here and get this started. I do wish I was recording what just happened. I know I'm not complaining, but it is that there's some bugs that needs to be fixed. It's like, you just remember, if you go back and look at this harvest field, that one side of the field is like we kept running into something on one side of it, and it kept just bogging down and just jerking the combine to get the combine. So driving the road just now, combine, there's nothing in front of me. I have an open road, and I drove over something. My whole combine jumped. I mean, it whoop, like they were something that I just run over. Yep. Turn this around, make it a little bit easier for when I put it back on. But yeah, it's like there's something invisible in the road, and I run over it because my combine went up and then come all the way back down, and there was nothing there. Let's get the AI started in here. Oh, can't do it just yet. I forgot. It's raining, which I don't think the rain affects contracts. I do not think it does. And I think I might have messed up because it looks like I'm going to run out of time with this contract. It's going to run in that late at night. Another rainstorm coming in. I think I just probably screwed myself, didn't think about the rain. I was just too excited about the harvesting field. Yeah, 22. It's going to go till 10 o'clock tonight. That's Helen. We're going to be a nighttime one if we can get it done in time. Which I can fix that. I mean, I can make it to where after midnight, we'll lose the contract. There we go. Get him started going. Get in our truck here. I'll go on our lights. We're just gonna be a late night for us. Hopefully the other ones don't go away tomorrow. The only reason why I chose it and I wanted to do it is because of how rare has it been. Harvesting grain is very rare contract for this playthrough. So I'm gonna take advantage of it as long as I've got it. That is the main thing. Trying to take advantage of what we can do. Really loves throwing peas and spinach at us. Beats all the time. All we had last season. So we did two grain contracts, I believe, last season. That's all that game allowed us to do. We got three, sitting on three. I'm gonna do them. He is going up. Try to keep up with him, keep him emptied out. Since he's doing the headlands. Give him room to turn. Do his little thing. This, I mean, might fit the whole field in the combine. Got to cut out his turn. That's what takes them so long on the headlands. They cut the little corner out. Yeah, I gotta constantly configure, well, we can do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, constant. It does take them a little bit of time on the headlands, just for that fact. We're gonna get this done. Yes, we are. Lower down, they're going down that little hill. I wasn't even driving it. It was going on its own. A little late night, and I know it's probably kind of hard to see. Especially, I know how YouTube does. It makes the videos darker. And I do apologize. But the rain kind of pushed us in the night. And I guess I'll have to progress till after this one to the next day. Yes, I will. Hopefully those contracts are still there. Do hope. I didn't show all of it. I got one more load and I'm 81% delivered, almost 94. But a lot of lighting glitches. I don't do much at night because I know how dark it is. But look at my brake light. Well, my normal light on the left side. There's a lot of lighting glitches going on. It needs to be addressed. And that one right there is minor. Looks like it's on fire. But it is enough to take away and make people that look at it and not enjoy it. So that's the reason why I hadn't shown much of this one. Our last load, I'm gonna try to keep my part. Gonna try. So I need to keep 99. Boom. Why did I do it? I got 210 harvest income. Now let's go here and we're doing canola. Canola right now is 148. If we save it to November, I mean, $600 more. Pretty much we can get it where roundabouts. And if the other two do stay around for next month, well, it'll be more because 18 later, so it'll be $1,200 more out of it. So if we save it to November, we're going to make a lot more money out of this contract than originally just selling it all at one time. So I'm going to go take this back and put it in ours. Yes, I can say ours or mine. Ours is everybody's watching. I do consider it our farm, everybody. I can save it to November and make even more off of it. Yes, a little, not a tens of thousands of dollars, but it's more. I knew they weren't going to stop. Today I don't even stop. So I'm gonna go put this in our silo, and we'll go to the next day. Well, it's Helen. Next day. We had a pretty good nighttime harvest. This hopefully. One, so the other one did get harvested. So we only get to pick up one of them. That's what I was afraid of. Field 23. Go ahead and accept that contract. During the hail, the storm. Let's get it moving. Gotta go up north. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I had 3. Game hardly gives us any harvest, grain crop harvest. And it took one away. Could have got 2 of them if it wasn't for the rain came in. But it is what it is. I was hoping to get all 3 of them. I really was. Looks like in the next hour or so it's gonna It was sunny. So let's get up to our field slowly. Very, very slowly. As you can see, as we go by our field, that part is just done for. There's no way that you can't till it up. You can't do anything to it. It's just dead land now. Something they kind of need to fix. People pull out in front of you like it's going out of style. Okay, now let's get him going on this because if I can spit it out. Do have one more task we gotta do in our own field. I'm gonna let him go. Get this started up. And I will tell you, I just did run into one of a pretty solid glitch. I did not show it. Kind of should have, but I didn't. And it is the dealing with can't do nothing. Can't attach, detach, nothing. As you try to attach something, it will just your whole screen or your UI will start blinking and flashing like, oh, you can't do nothing. You can't, ha ha ha. Kind of laughing at you. Can't get out of it. Cannot just hit E to get out. A lot of stuff. Because I was trying to get the header and attach the header and it wouldn't work. And I finally got out of it. It allowed me to tab. All this right here, you can't. Not taking nothing. Growing, but it did. See, that right there did not take. Even though it did, but it didn't. I don't know why. We got. No field detected, but he's doing it. No, he's not doing it. Doing nothing. There's. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it myself. And he took off on his own. Yes, he did. Circle back around here. Go ahead and get her started. Oh, I don't have no fertilizer in it. I thought I had the fertilizer in it. Dummy me. I wasn't even paying attention. You look at this, it's now I got two of those circles. We drove by it with one when we come by the combine, and now we have two of them in that field. To me, and actually three, counting this right here, three of them in this field that pretty much dead land. Kinda sucks. That takes away from our yield. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like a fourth one is kind of starting right up there. Some people say it's because of the tornadoes. Because of how it looks. But even if you turn them off, you can't get that land back. It still happens. To me, it feels like the longer you play on a play, the more hours you get, the more fields you get. It's like a corruption. And we're going to have to find some type of chemical or something just to make it, mix a compound to make that ground viable again. I do not know. I even seen where people said they don't even have the tornadoes on and it still does it. I don't know. Something for the devs to look at. Because I mean, that's not much, but it is. They keep happening in your field and pretty much take over your field. Only other way I can think of getting rid of it, because it's not in the AI's field. If it gets too bad, you could sell the field and rebuy it. If that resets it, I don't know. I could try it later on once we have more fields. That could be a thing. You shouldn't have to be able to sell your own field and rebuy it just to get it to reset the land so you can use those spots. Yeah, they're dead spots. Dead. Now we gotta get our trailer up there to the field. He's pretty much probably full by now. Yes, he is. This is very weird. He's not doing this. Like there's something there. And he can't go through and do it. I guess that reset him because he was stopped there. He wasn't full, as you can see. He didn't fill my trailer. If he is full, he holds 400 more liters than this trailer holds. So a lot of glitchiness going on right now. I know I'm not going over here and selling. That was last night's one. Oh, sorry, sir. We were selling down here south of our farm. Across the bridge, turn left in that little grain mill. Where we're going. Nobody's coming. Dave, if you have a problem with my driving, you gotta talk to the people that live in this town. Started when I first moved in this town. I was driving like a sensible being, stopping everywhere. Until you get around these people that drive around here. Drive like you're around the people that drive. See, look, he almost pulled out in front of me. He wanted to. That last night one I did at night, the last contract, you know how many head-on collisions I had, y'all didn't see. Just driving around because they pull out in front of you and smack them. It was insane. And they just drive on. People don't care around here. Yep. And I had one time. It was kind of fun. I kind of laughed. I went too far because I was talking. Wasn't paying attention to my turn. You know, I think it was a couple episodes ago, I was unfolding and I seen him coming, and as I was trying to get out of his way, the AI sped up to get caught into in between my tractor and my equipment. I mean, he literally like, oh, let me floor it, and if he'd have kept the same speed that it was going, would have never happened. He decided to speed up to get stuck in between me and my equipment. Gonna piss canola off. $27%. Wasn't a full load, so it'd probably been 30% of it. Probably would, if I'd done full load, probably been 35%. Come on. Yeesh. So impatient. He was so impatient. Now let's get up here and get this field done and completed. Done full circle. Kind of want to experience the game without me interrupting it. Little few snippets. Yeah, I didn't stop in time, but there's still some in the harvester. I kind of got away from me on that little aspect. I parked it there. I was wanting to wait till the harvester got done. I did not hit I. I switched over to the harvester, saw him done, and come back, and it was actually already giving it to him. I know I didn't hit H for the AI, but it happens. I don't understand why it started doing it without me saying do it, but it did. Now let's go back and empty that harvester out. I think it's got like a little over a thousand liters, and by what we got paid would have been another 1,000 liters, probably a little over 1,000 liters that we just sold. But it will be okay. Things will be all right. We got an extra 1,000 that we can store till November for a higher price. More money we can make out of it, the better we are. Yes. I just don't understand why it started filling itself, unloading itself. Next time I'm not gonna stop it over the thing. I'm gonna stop it before I pull in. Yes, that'd probably be the best way to do it. Didn't know until it happened. So I could have controlled it more if it wasn't for that, doing it automatically. But got to go around. Yeah, 1,500 ain't bad. Could have probably had 2,900 if I wouldn't have sold. I wouldn't have sold it, but it's all right. Now let's look at the contracts. Hopefully that one we missed popped up. We can go ahead and complete that one. Harvesting. There's another one. 2, 3. Now there's it. What? Anyone close up here? Well, that's probably the closest one at the moment. Daggerwin. Go ahead and accept that one. I'm gonna try to get them all done. Going to. So here, let's do map. Click on the, nope, don't want the truck, I want the harvester. Set destination. There. He's gonna have a hard time because I'm not taking the header off. But hopefully he can get there in one piece. Let's go put this in our silo. Sour gum. The harvest. This one won't be a bad one. No, it won't. Which shouldn't take too long to do this little small field here. Should not. All this extra grain is gonna go great. Extra money, extra everything. I did slow down time a little bit because I want to do them all. How little it gave us grain harvest last season, I'm going to take advantage of it throwing them at us right now. Yes, I am. Get that little bit right there that I missed. Boom. Taking full advantage of it. More advantage I take of this, the bigger we can grow a farm. And that's the way I'm looking at it. Enjoy it. More money we make, the better off we are. Trees are in the way. Trees. No, I can't miss none of it. I'll get as much out of it as I can. That's how you do it. Hopefully all this will fit in the combine itself. Really hopeful. I don't show you how much me harvesting. I tend, especially the bigger fields, and since I don't have a huge trailer, I tend to do all the carting and let the AI do the harvesting. Because especially if I have to take it a long ways, by the time I get back, pretty much close to being emptied out. So that's the reason why you don't see me harvest much. Once I get a bigger trailer, it'll be different. I'm going to keep that and I'm going to turn it into a flatbed once I get me a decent sized trailer. Yeesh. I'm glad we're actually harvesting stuff and it's giving us harvesting contracts of grain, not the other harder, longer. I mean, the others are potential. You can make a lot more money off the others. But as I said in the past in other previous videos, if it's your own field, they are worth it. The amount of money you can make out of them doing your own field, it is worth doing. But as a contract, how long they take, me, they're not worth it contract wise. Now harvesting grain is so much faster, simpler, because you can get those big long headers versus beans and all that. You got those little teeny tiny headers, and get those huge. You do a huge field, money looks great. That $20,000 one I did, it took me several hours to do. Several. And I only made like less than 40,000 after I sold my part as well, then counting the contract on top of it. It's like 37,000 for about 2.5-3 hours of me working. Real life, 2.5-3 hours. They do take some time. Now if it'd have been my field, I probably made, how big that field was, probably a couple $100,000, well over $100,000. This field is almost done. Probably won't have much out of this for me. We'll see how much. If it's just if it's like 500-600 liters, we'll go ahead and sell it. over 1,000. I doubt we will have over 1,000. I really doubt it. But I could keep it. If the next field sorghum, I could keep it. Did I get all? Nope, there's a little bit left back there that I didn't get. One little piece over here. Get every bit we can, for the simple fact, the more we have, the more it can come to, more we get. Even though it might be one or two, it will eventually add up. This field, I miss anything else. That little piece over there. Yes, it is. Get it. I'll lower. The header was already lowered, and I raised it as soon as I hit it. And that is that. That field is totally done. Now let's look at our contracts. The other sorghum is not far from here. Not going to accept it just yet. That looks like it's been harvested. To me, it looks like it has. The reason why I'm driving over it. I do apologize the ones that haven't eaten. Has that been harvested? Yeah, because it's been taught. Oh, it's corn. Been harvested, so it is all right. We ain't gonna go far to sell this either. Gotta go turning it around and go up this way. This is the first time I've sold and had anything over here. Now let's be finicky with this. Watch our contract. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Contract finished. Complete it. Click. Move on to the next one. Wheat, canola, red beet. Did we lose that sorghum? Nope, right there. Set the contract. Pretty good distance from here to here. But this right here, not that. Why is it blinking over there? Staying here. But you go, oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to. I was looking at everything wrong. I really was. I was looking at the next contract. Yeah, they will. We'll probably do. I'll probably stay in this month. I'll complete this field for this episode. And then continue the next episode where we left off. Because want to get them done, but I also want to show you. I don't want y'all just to see the end results. That's not part of the game. And there's been in the past several episodes, I've been cutting a lot of this out. People watching me work the fields, whatnot. And the more I think about it, I've been cutting too much of it out. But also, I've been trying to keep me from having to do an hour and a half, 2 hour long video. Get done with everything I want to do. The reason I've been cutting a lot of it out. But we're going to finish this with the bang. I do need to on myself start showing more. But I do want to feel different than the others. I gotta be able. Could record all of it, speed it up, and I've talked about that before in the previous video. I could speed up all this and edit more, and but as I speed it up, there's been nothing there. You just silent watching me do it. Need a little something there, and as like music, like few of them do, and I love watching them that do the speed up and add the music and stuff. But most of that you have to have on the licenses to them, and that costs money. It does. So that's why I don't do that. It's only money, but yeah. That's it. Is what it is. I'm not a. I don't want to go too far into it. I'm not the one that. This channel's is done for fun. A lot of fun. Try to build a community. People that just want to get together. And I don't push nothing. No money. I don't push. I do have a Patreon, which I don't push. Hardly ever mention it. Stuff like that. And I just don't feel right mentioning it. So, enough of that. I'm gonna have to get the truck over here. I'm not gonna be able to fit it all in here. This is a bigger field than the last one. Or unless it was, yeah, it probably was fertilized at least once. About the same size. I'm not gonna fit every bit of it in this combine. The way it looks. I always miss a little bit in this corner when I come in. I turn just a hair too soon. Just a hair. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the truck over here. That way it's going, that is more than 10%. Might be wrong. Yeah. That's pretty much 5% right there. Is 5. I'm not gonna let AI finish it up. There's so much here. E19. 100. So let's go get this boy right here. I actually do this right here real fast. It's selling here, ain't it? Yes. %8 delivered. 8%. Think. Oh, I can keep going straight. I was getting ready. I'm glad I saw that because I was getting ready to actually bring up my map to make sure I didn't turn right there. Had been a mistake. Would have been a big mistake. Now let's get into here. There we go. Fill this bad boy up. Almost out of gas. Ooh, look at my gas. I'd not paid attention to that. Almost run out a whole tank of this thing. Gas since we bought it. Good. That means we're using it. Finally getting to use it. Finally getting to use it. That's a good sign of usage. We got 4.8 hours on this thing. Put a lot of them on it. Well, not a lot, but this season we're getting a lot of good use out of it. Makes it good. It means we're making money. There's another little corner I keep missing in this corner. I don't see nothing else in the field that I missed. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave her running and pull that out right there. Now we gotta go sell this. We had what, 6.5 pretty much for ourselves from the last field. See how much we have left from this one. Heavy. I can feel it. Having a hard time. Turn in here. That wasn't the right one. I turned too soon. Yeah. Is this one. Let's go. Trying to keep it like I did last time. Keep as much as I can. I'll see where we're at. 979, and we have 8. How much is sorghum? It can go to 15. Extra. It sells in January. There's another sorghum. Yep, there's another one. Well, I'll keep it. I will keep it. Might as well go ahead and accept contract. Do we have a gas station here? Yeah, right up there. Where we need to go. Nope, there's no gas station up here. I think I should have enough to get him over there. And do that one. But we're going to go ahead and end this in here. We'll continue on in the next episode. That way, I don't want, it's almost right at an hour for this one. So don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also gives us a thumbs up, like. It would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.